And here's Halliburton. The pass to Duarte. Over Davis. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Davis. Back to Kobe. Jacks up a three. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Stevenson drives in, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Turner finds Smith. Back to Turner. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And it's blocked by Stevenson. They recover. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Stevenson passes to Turner. It's up a three. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Kobe. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Bryant. Bryant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Halliburton passes to Duarte. Back to Halliburton. Down low. Stevenson against Bryant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Duarte. To halt the run. Bryant with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get look.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Paul George is checked in for Chicago. Paul George. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Durant. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Durant trying to break free. That's good from Shaq on the assist from KD.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, heel in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A nice shot by KD.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from KD. 5 to shoot. Halliburton finds Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Guarded by Morant, trying to end the drought, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
That one's on Morant. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good.
Home team, number 4, 2 shot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Leonard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Stevenson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hield can't hit. Chicago leading by 15. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
That shot missing. Here's Brissett. Drains the three-pointer.
反打一波，傻眼。
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Jackson is out there with Taylor. That's Lance Stevenson. Here is Stevenson after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Brogdon outside. Stevenson outside. Outside Jackson. Lets it fly. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pila!
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
George against Brogdon to the inside. Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second
And
personal
really
foul.
the defense fouling
First
there
team
to
foul.
prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Simmons checked in for John Morant. All free throws good from Jackson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Simmons has got the ball here for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Simmons got himself on the board with 3 there. Indiana trails by 17.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Chicago with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porzingis. Offline with his 3. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line.
Oh, 干，没过掉。
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Here's Porzingis. The Pacers making the shot. From deep, George. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes to Stevenson. Smith up top. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. George finds Simmons. Simmons on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Simmons got his second bucket tonight. Brogdon the pass to Jackson. Stevenson against George. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. And Halliburton subbed in for Brogdon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. O'Neal's checked in for Porzingis. Saul comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Paul George. Here's Stevenson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Shaq.
That's his first.
Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line.
And he makes the first. Brissett has checked in for Smith. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Inside. Out to Anthony. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Duarte. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And Indiana making a change here. Hield's checked in, and so he hits both. Chicago leading by 9. Anthony with it. Halliburton picks him up. And here's Simmons for 3. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind banging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
Now here's Hield. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, Melo right now is in attack mode and not settling for the jump shot, slashing apart this weakened defense.
Halliburton finds Turner. Here's the teardrop. Hield can't hit. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Hield against Anthony. Now Hield. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Anthony.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. Durant is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Davis, and it's LeBron at the 3 spot. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Stevenson against Bryant. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Stevenson missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And finished off by LeBron.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Stevenson, the power.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. KD with it, picked up by Turner. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Smith. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
And they double up Davis. And there's the pass to KD. All alone. And it's Chicago scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Smith outside. The feed to Stevenson. Over Bryant. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Taylor's checked in for Indiana. Porzingis is checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana trails by 18. Stevenson passes to Smith. And here's Stevenson for the 3. Indiana again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Jackson, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Indiana. Guarded by KD. Pass to Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That's getting good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Stevenson passes to Smith. From downtown, and Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bryant passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
Here's Stevenson. That one's not going to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside, Kobe. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
He's guarded by Davis. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
很会做生意。老板怎么那么僵啊？做两光哎。哎，要少一个多一个零就算了，少一个零是很夸张的。对啊，怎么这么僵啊？超僵的。不是说那个卡不过我也不知道，那时候是警察跟我说，因为有个专门。
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
The closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
Brissett has checked in for Indiana. Hield comes in for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Giannis, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Leonard comes in for James. Paul George, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kevin Durant. Pass to Hield. There's the three. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Team ball. Now into the lineup for your home team.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton against Simmons. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Back to Simmons. On deep. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Giannis. Really left alone that time. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
George against Hield. A deep three from Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 6.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
That's a 2 from Hield. And it's sent back by George to end the run. And the nice bucket inside from Hield. Hield's got his second bucket. And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Brissett into the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Simmons with it. Halliburton picks him up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard against Hield. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
The Pacers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Outside Leonard. George finds Antetokounmpo. Outside for George. Over Stevenson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Pass to Brissett. And the pass to Brogdon. The rebound by Paul George.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Leonard with the bucket.
It's like he's got a couple of suction cups at the end of those long arms. Those huge hands from Kawhi, helpful on the glass.
Brogdon against Gasol. And Gasol comes to help. Brogdon the pass to Johnson. It's sent back down by Simmons. Giannis dishes to Simmons. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Brogdon, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Brissett, and Taylor subbed in for Haliburton. Shot clock at 5, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Chicago making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Takes it out to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Gotta love the overall court awareness. Gasol always knows when there's a wide open teammate ready to shoot, and sometimes makes a dribble to set defenders up before delivering.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
To the wing on the left. Here's Taylor. Knocks down the 3 ball. Taylor's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Chicago.
Giannis against Jackson. Leonard draws the double. And here's George for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Passes it to Bitadze. Guarded by Morant. Kicks to Taylor. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Taylor. Lets it go with the 3. Rejected by Gasol. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. On the yield, he's checked in for Indiana. Chicago also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Durant subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And so here is Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The wide open look for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just one smooth, elongated motion. Durant is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Hield. For 3, Brogdon.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Indiana. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The pass to O'Neal.
Wow.
Out to Morant. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Hield, the pass to Brogdon. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. And again, unable to change momentum here. Durant, and finished off by KD.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
吃冰啊，那我跟他一起，接下来可能就是送自己吃冰的照片，要自己吃冰啊。
Lance Stevens， 我选的军，哎呦，原来巴黎票在这。
梅西的同学啊，怎么啦？我这样一眼看，我以为是梅西小时候。
哪像啊？不是，为什么我会写这张照片？大家知道为什么吗？为什么？因为那时候幼稚园有。
他怎么两个 Lance Stevenson？
对，我应该帮他解释说什么。受不了了。你觉得梅西小时候就该长这样？
我小时候被拍的照片很好啦，我是在托换区那个样子。对啊，那个样子，那个样子是什么意思？
就是鸡在庙口，然后找人家吵架，人家烧饭吃。
我只有一次失误，真假？
大家听懂了。
我怎么自己没有这样觉得？
我来帮你跳过，来下一张，下一张。哇，这样真奇怪。
国小6年级，大家有看到？
对，这是80吗？不是这样子的。